Well, good morning, guys. Beautiful early September morning here at the cabin. Temperature is 48 degrees. Great morning to get some work done. So today, I want to cut out a piece of trail that's quite overgrown. It leads to something in the woods. So today I want to cut out a little piece of trail. It's an old overgrown trail. But it leads down through another piece of my property I don't get to very often. But where it leads to, there's some really nice hardwood. So I want to keep that trail cut out in case I ever need to get down in there. And yeah, Mother Nature, she works fast. I mean, it's a never-ending job, man. You always gotta try to keep on top of things and keep these trails cut out. All right, here's the trail that I want to get cut out. And it is quite overgrown. So I need to cut a lot of the brush back, some of the trees back. And it's also very uneven. There's a lot of holes and dips. I'm going to fill all those in. And yeah, well, I think we can straighten this out in a few hours. So here's the first tool I'm going to use. This is my Husqvarna 343R. This is a thinning saw. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start cutting out all the smaller brush. And once I get that done, then I'll get out the chainsaw and start cutting the trees down. And I'll probably use some of those trees to fill in some of those holes. And then I'll just cover the trees over with gravel. And should give me a nice even surface. All right, that's everything I can do with the thinning saw. I cut out a lot of the small stuff, and now what I have to do is I have to take the chainsaw, and there's some bigger trees on the sides that are going to have to come out. Some places is okay, but some places just too narrow for the tractor. Wouldn't get through without cutting some of those trees out. So I'll do that now. It's a little more work and more cleanup, but it's got to be done. All right, so now what I'm going to do, my plan is, see right down here, I got a really bad hole here, and it's about, it might be hard to see on the video, but it's about 1.5 feet deep, and big rock here on the side, so you can see the danger. You can see the danger there for the winter. If you were coming through here and the snow was deep with the tractor, you'd have an extra, 1.5 feet of snow here. So as soon as you get down in this hole, you're in really deep snow. And if you're trying to pull wood out, well, that makes it even harder. And you definitely don't want to get fetched up on that rock anyway. So that's another danger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this old fir tree down, which isn't in very good shape anyways. So I'm going to cut it down, and I'm going to use it to fill in this hole. And then I'm going to bring a few bucket loads of gravel here with the tractor, and I'm going to dump over it and level it out and build it up some. So you'll be able to, wintertime, drive right over this, no problem. So the cutting edge on the bucket came in really handy today. So I was able to use this to just, kind of go along and cut off any roots or stumps or anything, little ones sticking out of the ground. It also cut off any uneven areas. And combination of that and my rear blade that I have on, I was able to really smooth the road out quite nicely. All right, well, that's breakfast. I'm going to head back up to the cabin. Let's go on up and see what we have, although I know I don't have much. I think I've got like 2 eggs left and maybe a couple strips of bacon. It's not going to be much of a breakfast, but better than nothing. And then I'm going to head into town and get some more provisions and upload this video while I'm there. So let's go. Well, not much there. Good thing I found a Hershey's bar to go with that. Man, I didn't realize it was 1:30. Time flies when you're working and having fun. Speaking of flies, you'll notice that I didn't complain about flies today. That's because there are no flies. And that's why I love this time of year. Oh, there were a couple of mosquitoes earlier, but other than that, it was very enjoyable in the woods. And this is just a beautiful day. Man, it's beautiful. But I definitely got to get to town. I have to get some supplies. I'm running low. And anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching today, hanging out with me. If you're new, subscribe. Don't forget you got to hit that little bell icon if you want to be notified of new videos. And if you don't mind, smash that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the support. Leave me some comments below. I love reading those comments, guys. As you know, keep them coming. And we'll see you next time back here at the cabin.